2013 Mavericks Invitational presented by GoPro is being brought to you by Boys and Girls Club of the Coast Side. Great futures start here. And by GoPro, the world's most versatile camera. GoPro, be a hero.
Welcome back to Half Moon Bay, California, here at Pillar Point. Joe Turpel alongside former tour competitor John Shamoka. Now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. The final is about to begin at the Mavericks Invitational presented by GoPro. Shmoo, could we ask for a more stacked final than this one?
Is your boat to split?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll split it. That's half of us.
First team.
I'm just asking. I don't want to assume.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. I'm sure Alex is going to want to do it. Alex, we got 3 of us that are willing to split the prize money in the final and just go have fun. Party waves. Man. That sound good to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you guys decide, cool.
Yeah, then we just have fun.
Shmoo, looks like the boys have gathered a prayer circle out the back to set this final off in a big way.
Yeah, it's awesome to see them, pay homage to the break, Mother Nature, and those who have gone before them, and really appreciate what they have, what's about to happen, and how they can spread the aloha, as I like to say.
And spreading the aloha big time. They're actually all agreeing to split the prize money. Whoever wins this thing is going to be sharing it with all 6 competitors, something that you don't see happen in everyday competition. And just like that, when you see a band of brothers gathered together in a way like this, the ocean hears them and looks like Mavericks is coming to life with some of the biggest waves we've seen of the day. Out the back, we've got a solid one coming here. It looks like we got a few riders up.
Peter Mel deep.
Whoa! Nice bottom turn. Drives again off the bottom, takes a pretty high line, and then arcs it back into the pocket. A mountain of whitewater right on his back. He's going to swing off the bottom, rips one off the top, and looks like he is in a pretty safe position to pull off a pretty dramatic ride to get this final going. So he's getting on the board. Remember, your best wave gets doubled in this draw. We've got a solid one out the back. Shmoo, who's in the zone here?
Oh, Healy going for a big barrel on the left, as we came to expect in this final, and showing his intentions early on. Of course, this is green, Sean Dollar, who is now on the world's big wave stage, but Mark Healy just going for it.
Impressive to see that commitment. Greg Long on a beast behind him. Clean line as he now sets up a bottom turn. High lines it, gets a nice hook off the top, throwing some maneuvers on that inside section. Now it's time to hear from Peter Mel.
I think the main reason why the waves came is because we all decided to split it up and have a gentleman's heat, and the universe loves that and sends the biggest surf for that final. It's happened, the year that Greg won, and it happened again this year. And I think maybe from everything going forward now that everyone just splits the prize money. so all of a sudden the final will be good.
Scores coming in for Peter Mel. He gets a 9.1 on this ride. Solid performance. And Mark Healy on the left pulling into this closeout section. Judges give him a 4.0. Our favorite part about Mark Healy, he's not afraid to pull into a closeout no matter if he's at Pipeline or Mavericks or anywhere around the world. And the judges are going to like that effort as we see our rider from Santa Cruz, Sean Dollar, picking off a beast. That ledge is looking pretty intimidating right now.
Oh, it certainly is. And there's a second ledge that he negotiates. He comes around, looks for a cover-up. He's in the barrel. Sean Dollar, can he come out? No, you can see the tip of his nose just pearl diving. And Sean, had he made it out of that one, would have scored some big points here in the final of the Mavericks Invitational presented by GoPro. Board in one piece. He's in one piece. A little bit disappointed, albeit, that he didn't come out of that barrel. And he might even cop another one on the head for his efforts. Yep, he certainly does. As the Water Patrol watching intently just to make sure he comes up in a good spot. They'll be in to make sure that he gets out under the assistance of the jet skis if need be.
Now getting about to the halfway mark of the final. Situation update looking like Alex Martins in that 3rd spot. Second, Zach Wormout, and leading the final right now is Peter Mel, but we still have a long time to go. More action out the back with Alex Martin.
Yes, the Brazilian turned Californian Ocean Beach's own Alex Martins with a big whitewater wall chasing him down, but he's out on the open face. Let's see what he does on this inside now. Out the back, some more paddling and no takers. And there you go, that low tide, the pulse of the swell, exactly what we want to see in the finale.
And now dropping in out the back in blue, Greg Long, former Mavericks champion, takes a mean drop. He's got a lot of turbulence coming behind him and a lot of foam on the face from the wave before, but he's able to hold his line and kick out to safety in the channel. More waves to come with Zach Wormout.
Oh, beautiful drop from Zach, and the judges again will love that. He was late, and there's all that turbulence. When you're in that whitewater, what you don't realize is it's about 12 to 18 inches thick of foam, and your fins are really not attached to the ocean surface here. So he did extremely well to negotiate the takeoff, but unfortunately got swallowed up by that big wave.
Zach Wormout with an 8.33 there as he gets exploded with the foam. Greg Long on this bomb gets a 6.5, the former Mavericks champion from San Clemente, California. Jim Rome is laying down the smack with the biggest names in sports. Don't miss Rome, weeknights at 6 Eastern, presented by Chevrolet, only on CBS Sports Network.
Sean Dollar now rolling into a beauty. So we can see him dropping in behind, setting up for what could be a barrel ride perhaps, looking for a little cover up there, gets one. So Mr. Dollar is on the board now. It's really going to take someone to take control of this final now. I think the person who gets that big, late, steep drop and fully commits will possibly win this final. Here we go. Have a look. And it looks like Peter Mill grabbing the rail on a super steep and late drop. And he's going to go left here. And Pete knows this wave, both left and right. He gets a big backhand turn. I don't know how he does that on such a big board, and he kicks out. Will that be the winning wave? All right, now at the back, more surfers in position. Looks like Mr. Greg Long, another steep, late drop. Just what the judges have ordered. Drives into this section, beautiful turn, and I tell you, with all that foam underneath his feet, it's a wonder he can even turn that board. Wow, Joe, that was a great exchange between Zach Wormout, Peter Mill, and Greg Long. The judges have a tough decision to figure out which one of these surfers will get the better score. Let's go take a look at the replays.
Big split of the peak. Very interesting to see this go down right at the end of the final. Greg Long, former champ out here, one of the best ever in big wave competition, puts a one last look in the face of the judges. Also, Peter Mell going left on this one gives him a little bit more depth now. Surfing the rights all day, picks off a solid left here, and we'll see if this one will be enough for Pete to take his first ever title out here at Mavericks, a wave that he's been surfing for a long time. Interesting to note the differences on the takeoff. Let's take another angle here. Zach Wormout also gets a great position for the right. Meanwhile, Pete on the left putting up his final score. A lot of things for the judges to take in there. Our head judge, Gary Linden, probably already has an idea of who the winner will be for the Mavericks Invitational presented by GoPro here in 2013. A lot of differences there as the festival is starting to heat up on land. They are going to be set up on the awards presentation in just a moment. Let's find out who won this thing.
In sixth place, Sean Dollar. Fifth place, Mark Healy. Fourth place, Alex Martin. Third place, Greg Long. Second place, Zach Wormout. And our winner, Peter Mill. It has been a long time coming. Pete has been holding down the fort for so long. Incredible.
You know, to win an event at Mavericks, you know, after surfing this wave for 15 years, surfing in all those events, you know, it's really a dream come true.
Peter Mill.
This has been a presentation of Action Sports Productions in association with CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.
I didn't practice this.